We got our whole team. Michael Goodkind, Parker Van Dyke, not here yet. We're waiting on PBD, but we are live and ready to go as we are underway here from Gates Field in Salt Lake City, Utah. Thanks for being here. We got the Utah Yaks playing the Marshalls Royals, who won last night against Mexico, fresh off a hot win. That one fouled off. My bad. Oh, I got to change my Wi-Fi here. Holy heck. We got a 1-2. And that one poked the other way and into right field. Leadoff single for Koa Marzo. And nice use of hitting there for Koa. And today, officially 2 weeks from the end of the Marshall season. Kind of sad. We're having a lot of fun here this summer so far. So we are about 2/3 of the way through this season. It's come too short, though. Coming to an end in a couple weeks. As Koa Marzo again on base with a single, and the Royals are underway. Yaks yesterday lost on a walk-off. And Bodie Guerrero here at the plate. Guerrero, the home run leader for the Marshalls this year. Got 5 bombs for him. And that one misses the zone. Count 3-0 to Bodie Guerrero. And Guerrero takes the 3-0, strike one. Dominic Gonzalez on the hill. And that one smoked into right field. A lot on it, and that one will go to the gap off of the pole. Does it get out of play? It does, and Bodie Guerrero aboard with a ground rule double. How's your camera, Sammy? Yeah? Thanks, everybody, again, for being here this afternoon. A little warm day here. As David Bernstein steps up to the plate. David Bernstein, first pitch, first swing, first strike. Bernstein pokes that one foul. Got an 0-2 to David Bernstein. And Bernstein takes that one low. Count 1-2. David Bernstein playing for the University of California, Berkeley next year in the fall. Parker Van Dyke should be arriving now, I think, BVD. Bernstein facing Dom Gonzalez. That pitch misses. Count to 2-2. The 2-2, and that one, a chopper, first base side. Throw home, they get him. Oh, he's out at the plate. Koa Marzo thrown out by Dietz at first base, and what a play there. Michael Dietz. Wow, threw him out at the plate. And that will hold a run, and they'll get an out, and we got Bernstein aboard with a fielder's choice, first and third, as Guerrero moves to third. Here's Bryce Rivers to the plate. Bryce. First one misses 1-0. The 1-0 to Bryce Rivers as Bernstein goes. Hit and run. That one smoked towards right field. And that ball to the wall. And here they come around the bases. Bernstein will be sent home. There will not be a throw in time, or is it? Oh my goodness, thrown out at the plate. Holy heck. Wow. Villalobos at second base, nailed him at home. Sammy, what do you think of the call?
Looked like he was out.
I got no argument from the umpire. Sounds like I didn't think the throw would be in time.
I didn't either. Great throw.
Great throw. As Parker Smith to the plate after that. 2 outs and now 2 guys thrown out at home. Can drive any manager crazy. Parker takes strike 1. Oh, knew that was coming. I know.
Chad and the umper arguing.
I know. I've seen Chad come in the field before. What did Chad say?
I don't know. Chad was just talking.
Parker Smith to the plate, Park. And Smith takes one low, count 1-0. Yeah, 2-0. Park, you missed some action here.
I know.
Missed
I'm
a couple.
mad.
You got to see what happened.
I'm mad we missed some drama, but there might be some more drama.
But it wasn't, we weren't going to clip these or anything because they're obviously against us.
But it's drama.
It's fouled off, yeah. Here we go. Check it out. Where are we at? Where's the 1 out? The 1 out one was, here we go. Bernstein, fielder's choice. There's the pitch. No. Here it is, Park. That one fouled off. Let's check it out. So Bernstein, fielder's choice, right? 2-2. Top one, Bernstein. Chopper, first. Kid throws home. Called out at the plate.
Okay.
And then the second one's, like the next is Bryce. So Bryce hits one to the wall. As that one to third, the throw to first, and that is the final out of the inning. So the Royals only end up with 1. As Stowe makes a nice play there at third base. We'll be right back, everybody. Bottom of the first, PVD finally here with us. Good to have Parker back, and we'll be right back, everybody.
All right, Sam. All right, good to be back here on the broadcast, streaming live here on Good Kind Network. It's the Yaks and the Royals live at Gates Field as the Royals score one run in the top of the first. And it's time for the Yaks to come to the plate.
Emotions are high tonight at the ballpark.
We like it. This is elevated baseball. This is like World Baseball Classic, man.
Yeah.
We got there's bragging rights on the line. There's a championship on the line. There's a trophy on the line. The Gates World Series trophy's out on the front table when you walk in.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
Guys are here to win a ball game.
And you bet one of these international teams wants to come in and beat a Marshals team.
For sure, and same with the Yaks. They're not international, but they're not here. They're not a part of the Marshals organization.
They're here to win.
They're the road team, and of course. So Reagan Missouri is on the bump here for the Royals, the Southpaw, and he's facing Mason Jones, number 5 for the Yaks.
Jones at 2-1. And that one makes it 3-1. Yeah, emotions are high, Park, but it's good.
You want tense. You want
tense.
You want competition. That's why we play the game.
Mm-hmm. I got to say, as Mason Jones works a walk, I got to say the issue with Major League Baseball for so long was I think that guys were almost playing because it was fun. It had that vibe of, oh, it's fun, friendly. And I think that in the early 2000s, it wasn't fun. It was everybody was playing to win a championship.
Yeah,
there's no fun.
You still have fun.
Fun, right.
Yeah,
but it's not about, good day at the ballpark, eat some hot dogs, and that. No, the fans don't take losses. As that one hit to Missouri and throws to first.
You got to remember. Yeah, you got to remember the early 2000s. You're looking at through from the Yankees, Reds. You were in New York during that time.
I was.
And so the Red Sox, Yankees. That was probably the most heated time of the rivalry, because they were that 5-year stretch.
Yeah.
They were playing for the division.
Yep.
Then they were playing for the American National League and for the American League and for a chance to go to the World Series.
Yep.
And it's the same batch of characters on both sides, and there was animosity. The A-Rod thing brought fight, not a big fight, but that was literally just happened the other day. So you need it. It's good.
It's good for the game.
Good for the game.
The NBA cracked down on the fighting after the Malice of the Palace. Now there's no fighting allowed.
Yeah, I mean, it still happens, but tolerance. Yeah, you get suspensions are big for sure.
Yep. And fines and the whole 9.
Yeah.
The Malice of the Palace really ruined things for the NBA.
Well, it was bad. It was not a good
Yeah.
view. It's not. You don't want players fighting fans.
Yeah.
What it really hurt, that really hurt the Pacers. The Pacers were were on the verge of competing for a championship that year, and they lost Artest for the whole year. And
He had a year suspension for that.
Yeah, it was out for the rest of the year, suspended for the rest of the season.
Wow.
And then, guys like Jermaine O'Neal was quite never the same. So
It feels like it was traumatic for some guys that night. I don't know, which is interesting.
it was a terrifying scene. I mean, it was
Players hitting
not a
fans.
good view. Yeah,
No.
it was players in the stands. It was not good. Not good. The funny thing about that, so a good Netflix documentary is about that.
Yep.
Malice in the Palace.
Untold, yeah.
Of all the people that went on to kind of soar from that was Artest. He went on and won a championship and hit pretty much the game-winning shot to win Game 7 against the Celtics in 2010.
Changed his name to Meta World Peace.
Yeah. So it's funny. He got the worst of it, but then he was able to kind of redeem himself afterwards.
His Goins fouls that one off. Yeah, and Tyrese Halliburton obviously brought the Pacers to a championship last year. He was out this year, and then we're not even close to the same team.
No, and they kind of intentionally
Yeah.
lost a lot. So, but they'll be back with Halliburton back for sure.
Going to be legit.
They'll be good. They'll be good. The
They'll be
East
good.
is pretty open.
East is open. The odds the Knicks win again, I would say, are slim. That one cracked and out of play.
I think the West will just only get better. The East is still pretty open, but Giannis with Miami, how is that going to work? We'll see where LeBron ends up. Is LeBron going to go back to Cleveland? Is he going to go to Miami again? Is he going to stay in the West?
Do you think,
we'll
LeBron,
see.
you think LeBron is still ready to compete for a title?
If he gets on a team that is ready to compete, he can't be the vocal point. He's got to be
number 3.
He's just got to be with just like no one can do it by themselves. He's just got to be on a team. As Missouri with a great pitch right there.
Bodie Goins down on strikes, and Missouri, great pitch there, PBD.
Reagan Missouri, the lefty kid, heading to Utah Tech from Tucson, Arizona. It's a big first out right there. Excuse me, second out, as the Royals are trying to keep Mason Jones stranded out on second base with this 1-0 lead.
Two outs here, and Michael Dietz at the plate fouls that one off. Count 0-1.
Utah Yaks players primarily from the St. George area, down south, I believe. We've got some kids originally from there in the Marshals program, and Missouri, the pitcher, will be playing at Utah Tech, which is in St. George.
The 0-1, and there's strike 2.
They've kind of had an interesting mascot change throughout the recent memories. So they were the Dixie State Rebels forever.
That's cool. It's a cool name.
Then they changed for a very short period of time to the Red Storm.
Okay.
And then they were not that very long, and then randomly just changed to the Trailblazers. So I don't know what happened with the Red Storm. They could have just easily kept that, but changed again.
You talking about the Yaks?
Dixie State.
Dixie State.
Utah
Got it.
Tech.
Okay, I
which
was
is now
confused
Utah
for a
Tech.
second.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Gotcha. So, and now Dixie State's now Utah Tech.
Yeah, so it was Dixie State Rebels for a long time, then randomly the Red Storm, then the Trailblazers, and then they changed their whole name entirely to Utah Tech. So within the last 15 years, they've had 2 school names and 3 different mascots.
Reagan, Missouri here on the hill. 2-2, 2 out. Missouri deals, and that one fouled off. Count stays at 2-2.
Timely hitting with runners in scoring position and not leaving guys stranded out there. That's the most efficient way to win a ball game, and big pitch right here for both squads.
Dietz here at the plate, 2-2, 2 out. Mason Jones on second. Swing and a miss, and that is the inning. A great pitch there by Missouri, and he walks back with a nice strut as he strikes out the third out of the inning.
Great battle by Reagan Missouri to, after giving up the early walk to start the inning, battles back, gets 3 outs, and leaves him stranded. Throws up a 0 on the board. So heading into the second inning, it's 1-0 for the Royals. We'll be right back here at Gates Field. All right, Sam. We're back for more Marshall's baseball here at Gates Field. It's the Gates World Series. Top of the second, Logan Brooks stands into the box, number 42. Kid heading to the University of San Diego. Looking to get things started here in the second inning for the Royals and extend their lead.
Good to see Raul Zapata out there, Park. He was at Marshall last year. Swing and a miss to Logan Brooks. Count 1-1.
Raul, the man behind the plate.
And there's a strike. Yeah, this Yaks team, Park, can come in here and for sure beat Marshall's team.
Of course. Of course, plenty of talent and that's the thing about baseball is anybody can beat anybody, really.
Stream looks good, though, Park. We got 29 people here. Not the audience we had last night for prime time, but swing and a miss. And there we go. First out of the inning. Gonzalez, a nice pitch. And he gets Logan Brooks swinging, and here comes Hogan Hawkins.
It's a great pitch by Dominic Gonzalez right there. Good pitch with 2 strikes. Starts in the zone, drops out of the zone, making his balls look like strikes. Logan Brooks chases it and misses, and first out of the second inning here as Hogan Hawkins steps into the dish.
Hogan Hawkins swinging from the lefty point of view right now as he pops that one up. Oh, my car is right there.
Oh,
Okay.
you parked there? Took
I
a
did.
risk.
I
Took
did.
a risk. I don't mess with that over there.
I did. But Hogan Hawkins, Park, he is a switch hitter, so he's hitting obviously from the lefty spot right now. Against the righty.
Yep.
I respect that.
I wonder what his natural, every switch hitter has a natural side of the plate, and then they kind of just transition to the other side.
As that one's smoked in the right field, and there's a base hit. I do wonder, is it a lot harder to hit from the opposite side?
Well, Hogan Hawkins just made that look pretty easy
He
right
did,
there.
yeah.
That was a nice little
Yeah.
rope for a 1-out single. You only switch hit if you have the ability to. It's not like everyone can. Not everyone can.
Okay.
So usually kids are kind of raised with the switch hitter. You know, as a kid, you kind of you naturally go to one side of the plate. And then some kids it's kind of something you have to teach the kid early on. and then they kind of just work on both as they grow up. But a lot of guys, if they're not good enough at one side of the plate, they'll just focus on the other side.
Got it. It sounds very hard.
It is hard. Like if you're a straight up lefty and you have hit left your whole life, and then all of a sudden you're like, let's be a switch hitter. Yeah, that is hard. But it's one of you gotta have to start. It's like speaking multiple languages.
Yep.
If you start them young, they're able to do it. It's a lot harder to learn when you get older. So most switch hitters are not just, they're switch hitters like their whole life. They don't just pick it up when they're like 16. Just be like, I want to hit lefty.
So it's a lot harder than that. Yeah, that one poked the other way to short. And Stone now to first base. No, he's safe. Nice play there by Burnett, rather, at second with the flip to Villalobos. But the throw from Villalobos just a little late.
Yeah, Zach Attack Durbin does a good job sprinting down the line to beat out the throw. But yeah, you can't just, it's not some, people don't just pick up being a switch hitter. It's something that you kind of have to practice from a young age, and you have a little bit of a knack for it. You know, some guy, maybe you're ambidextrous. And, but it's a very useful skill to have.
As that's a chopper again is short. Could end the inning. The throw to first in time. A nice play there at short from Burnett. And that ends the inning.
Dominic Gonzalez, great pitching right there. A couple short, soft contact to get the Yaks out of the inning and throw up a 0. So heading to the bottom of the second, the Yaks are down 1, looking to tie this game with the Royals as the Royals take the field. We'll take a quick break here on Good Kind Network. To see the mass killings in Florida.
All right, Park, bring us in.
What a day here at Gates Field. It's the Gates World Series, and it's the Royals and the Utah Yaks. The Royals have a 1-0 lead as they're trying to maintain it here in the bottom of the second. Reagan Missouri is back on the mound, and Raul Zapata, who played high school ball here at Kearns High, Mike. Played in the Marshalls last year.
Yeah, he was on the Red Hots.
So he's trying to, this is his home field. He's played more games here probably than anyone in the ballpark right now.
Yeah. So he's got to feel comfortable, right?
Yeah.
In the cleanup spot. 5 spot, rather, not cleanup.
Looking to get things going for his squad.
Oh, Raul hammers that one deep towards right center field. And Parker Smith calmly under it and makes the out.
The wind started blowing right when he swung right there, Mike, to keep that ball in. Got under it a little bit, but on another day, that may have kept traveling.
Yeah.
So the Royals dodge a bullet there, and we just call that a long out for Reagan Missouri, and there's one down here in the bottom of the second. As Jerry Stone, the third baseman for the Yaks squad, steps into the box.
Jerry Stone pops that one foul. Count 0-1.
Reagan's in a good rhythm so far this game, keeping the batters off balance.
Raul is a long out from Raul, by the way, Park.
Yep, that's all it was. Pitchers just want outs. They don't care how they come or how they get them. Just get outs.
Jerry Stone, the 0-2 with one down. And Missouri kicks and deals, and there's a ball low. One, two, one out, and the pitch. That one misses again. Hit the umpire there, Park?
Yeah, it looks like off the bounce there.
Being a home plate umpire is not fun.
No.
You got argued with.
I'll tell you what, though. I'd rather be an umpire. I would rather be an umpire than a baseball, football ref or a basketball ref.
Why?
I like it way better.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's not easy, but I don't know why it's easier for me.
You like it?
Yeah. Now this level I've never umpired. I only umpired Little League, and Little League is pretty easy to umpire because the plays there's hardly any bang bang plays. It's pretty clear, like it's pretty definitive. Strikes, you have a big strike zone, like anything close, because you want kids to swing the bat.
And that one a shot, tough play. It's short on the run. The throw to first. Did he get him on two bounces? Yes, he did. David Bernstein, the Berkeley Bear, with a great play.
David Bernstein goes to his right in the 5-6 hole, backhands and fires across the diamond. Good job keeping it on line with Zach Durbin over there first for the second out. Do a job, kid, and help out your pitcher.
It's a great play. Oh, the issue, Park, is everything's in slow motion for me. I got to get this back to full speed.
Yeah, that's a great job by Bernstein right there. It's in the gap, so he's got to get rid of the ball quickly, because that ball is popped up and it's going to go out of play. But you just have to get rid of the ball quickly, and so a lot of times players will try to, when you're that deep in the hole, they'll try to throw the whole way in the air, and it might put too much air on it, which is too slow. So
really?
David Bernstein did a good job just throwing it on a line, bouncing it one or two times. It's much quicker than trying to get it all the way there in the air.
So that was intentional.
Yeah.
Intentional bounce.
An intentional bounce. Typically it is. You want to keep it low and on a line. It's quicker.
Wow.
Especially because he didn't have time. If he set his feet at all and tried to throw airborne the whole way there, runner probably safe.
Wow.
But he just fields it and gets rid of it as quickly as he can and bounces it over there just quicker.
So it is just good baseball.
It's good baseball.
Burnett here at the plate and takes strike two.
Now, obviously, you only want to do that when you need to do it.
Yep.
But it's usually just like, I have to get rid of this quick. The only chance I have is I get rid of this quick. If I set my feet, he's going to be safe. And if I don't set my feet, it's for me to get in the air, I'm going to have to put some air under it, which is also not good. So I'm just going to throw it on the line into the ground, have it bounce once or twice. Typically an easy play for the first baseman, too.
Park, for the record, by the way, we definitely need some shaving cream.
We do.
I think now it's been enough time.
Yeah.
The guys don't really know it's coming.
No, they don't. They don't.
But for a World Series MVP, got to get pied. Swing and a miss there again. And Burnett blows it. Missouri blows it by Burnett for the final out of the second.
Great baseball so far by the Royals. Great pitching, great defense. They throw up another 0. As we head to the top of the third, it's 1-0 for the Royals, looking to extend their lead. We'll take a quick break. Top of the third here for Marshall's baseball. Koa Marzo.
Marzo pokes that one, and a great play there at first base. Good glove from Dietz.
And Koa Marzo, who seems, as of late, has been impossible to get out on the first pitch there. As he tries to drive one to right field, he gets caught by Dietz over there on first base. Great play. Look alive over there on first.
And here's Bodie Guerrero to the plate with one out.
Bodie Guerrero's DH in today and one of the hottest hitters, if not the hottest right now in the Marshals program. And the Royals are not satisfied with this 1-0 lead, even though their pitching has been phenomenal these last 2 days. Looking to add more. They had a shutout yesterday, Mike, with Kyson Giles had 9 strikeouts. I believe Iacona had 2 or 3, so I think they had 11 or 12 total strikeouts.
Yeah.
Which they only played 6 innings, so 18 outs. So somewhere in the ballpark of 12 to 13 of their outs were strikeouts. It's pretty impressive.
Wow. We got that melt, too. You got a nice melt.
Yep. Well, it's in the creation process.
In the creation process, from abstract to creator. Not the world creator, but the creator. That one fouled off by Bodie. Beautiful day here. A little hot, a little toasty, Park. We're still getting some of that heat.
Good to be here in the shade, though. We got a good
Yeah.
setup here.
Yeah,
Come a long way.
We have. We used to do this in not the shade, which was hard.
Yeah, we just had the umbrellas out, but
I mean, you got Samsonite. Samsonite, what an addition.
great addition.
I remember when he DM'd us. Remember that Samsonite? I was like, yeah, the Sam kid DM'd us, and then we invited him to something, right? He couldn't come. He didn't answer me initially. He read it right away, didn't respond to me, Samsonite. I said, what's going on? Yeah, no, on the Instagram DM. He said, I want to be part of this. I responded right away. I was at Sid's house. Right away. What do you want to be part of? I would love to have you.
We got Samsonite for the kiln event. That was the very first event.
Yeah.
The Utah BYU one is Bodie Guerrero takes a walk right here and with one out.
Sam used to play stream. Remember, we'd have Ben doing the stream, and then we'd have Sam with another camera.
Yeah, we wanted to train him.
He got Miyagi'd. We Miyagi'd Sammy. Did that help at all, Sam? Yeah.
Learned some. Yeah, we trained him.
Now he gets paid to do it. 1-0, that one. Or sorry, first pitch. That one misses. Count 1-0.
This is where the Royals have been so good as we've covered them these last few games. Is this part of the order being able to produce? They've been really hard to get out and.
Oh, that one a shot to left field, and can you forget about that one? Let's see. No, caught at the wall. And a great play from Mason Jones on the run, protecting a potential run from Bodie Guerrero.
Bernstein turned on that one, but just got under it a little bit. Mason Jones was able to track it down. The ball is not traveling. Usually this ball gets out here.
Yeah.
It's kind of being held into the ballpark today.
The air's a little thick.
Air's a little thick, I guess, today. Wind's blowing in and keeping the ball up in the air and inside the ballpark. But now it's 2 outs. This would be big to get out of this inning for the Yaks.
Bryce Rivers with 2 down, and there's a strike. Count 0-1.
But if you keep on barreling up the baseball, eventually those are going to fall. Keep getting good swings, good contact. Those are going to find some grass and find some gaps. Especially with this Royals squad, who've been the hottest team in the Marshals League as of late.
Bryce Rivers a 1-1. And that one misses. Count 2-1. Dominic Gonzalez on the hill.
Hitters count here for Bryce Rivers.
2-1, 2 out. And Bryce swing and a miss. Count goes to even at 2. Two to Bryce Rivers from Dominic Gonzalez. And that one just misses. Count goes now to full, 3-2.
Big pitch right here for the Yaks. If they can get out of this inning with no damage, that should give them a little juice, a little energy, a little momentum heading into the bottom of the third. Try to tie up this ball game. Big pitch.
Bryce laces that one towards left field. Oh, nearly a great play from Gutierrez. That could, well, it sends Gajero to third and Bryce Rivers aboard, which should be a single.
That's a really tough play in left field by Gutierrez right there. A line drive, and it's kind of in between. Do I dive or do I stay on my feet and do I catch it? Those are tough plays. And like I just said, Mike, you just keep hitting the ball hard. Good things happen. So Bryce Rivers barrels one up there on 2 strikes and hits a frozen rope to left field. And now they got first and third with Parker Smith at the plate.
Crushed it. Parker Smith playing at the University of Michigan. Will be at Wolverine in the fall.
But those are the kind of plays you got to make if you're going to beat this Marshall squad.
Yep.
Because they'll capitalize.
As Parker sends that one towards right center field. A lot on it and too much. No. That one nearly to the wall, and it is. And it's going to be a stand-up double that scores a run. And Bryce Rivers. Again, I thought that was gone again. I'm missing all these calls, Park, but nonetheless, an RBI double.
Gata out in right field just kind of misread it. The wind is playing tricks with the guys out there. The elements are playing tricks on the baseball. He just misread it. And it kind of goes back behind over his head. And just like that, it's now 3-0. Beautiful piece of hitting by Parker Smith. And that's why that play in left field is so vital, because the Royals will capitalize. You give them a mistake, they will capitalize, and that's what they've done, and now they're up 3-0. Mike, one thing that helps when the elements are playing like this, where it's hard to see where the ball's going, look at the outfielders, how they read the ball.
Yeah.
So I knew that wasn't gone only because the right fielder was tracking it.
Got it.
So don't look at the ball, follow what the outfielders do. They'll pretty much tell you where the ball's going.
So we see it a lot better, or they see it a lot better than we do.
Well, we see it off the bat, but once it gets in the air and it starts traveling, they can read whether it's going to keep going or hold up. Because right now the wind is blowing in, so the ballpark is holding the ball. So it's coming off the bat fast and hard. So what will happen is the outfielder, if it's over their head, they will turn. If it's not, then they're going to keep it in front.
Got it. As that one a high fly ball down toward the line, foul.
So yeah, that's kind of an easy way to tell, all right, let's see where this is going.
Well, you know, John Sterling used to always call home runs before they happened, and they never actually happened.
Yeah, you'd say it's going back or whatever.
He'd be like, say. That one is high, it is far, it is caught.
Yeah. Because it's harder the outfielders have the best read on it. It's hard, especially depth perception-wise, because
hard to read.
We see it off the bat, and it gets out in a hurry and gets up in a hurry.
Yeah.
But once it gets up in the air, we lose depth perception, especially out in the right field.
Yep.
So that's where you kind of just have to read where the outfielder is going.
So watch the outfielders.
Yeah, watch the outfielder.
And that one smoked 5-6. Here comes Parker Smith on the run. Gutierrez throw will not get there in time, and it's a ribby single for Logan Brooks and a 4-0 lead for the Marshall Royals.
The future Torero, the kid heading to the University of San Diego, Logan Brooks, ropes one to left field, and it's an RBI single. It's now 4-0, and this has all been done, Mike, with 2 outs. And we said it, you can't give this Royals team extra outs, extra opportunities. They will capitalize. And they've been able to do it so far. And the Yaks are just trying to get this final out. That third out, Mike, I tell you, it's the hardest one. Hardest one to get.
Very tough. Very tough. Got to get the final out. Yeah, it's funny. 2-out rallies are either really hard to come by or, like, once they get going, you can't stop it.
Yep.
You know.
Momentum.
Yep. Right now, the Royals are seeing that baseball like a beach ball. As Hogan Hawkins sees it like a beach ball and laces it to left field.
Yeah, this is just a great piece of hitting here by the Royals. And Dominic was rolling on the mound here. He was 1 out away from getting out of this thing with no extra damage, and 1 misread line drive, and just like that, it's 4-0, and the Royals are seeing him well. And we saw this yesterday with Team Mexico. That second, third time through the lineup, that's when the Royals really capitalized. That just shows how good these hitters are. Is once they see a pitcher for the second, third time, they've got their timing down. They know what's coming, and they're going to attack.
Yep, interesting. First time's tough.
First time's tough because you're getting a feel for him. You're getting a feel for his cadence, his timing, his pitches.
Yep. As the Derbs, laces that one off the glove of Dietz, and here comes Logan Brooks. He will score. Yes, he slides in safely, and it should be a ribby single again for the Derbs.
The Derbs, Zach Attack, picking up where he left off yesterday. Hard hit ball. Good things happen. Another run scores. It's 5-0 for the Royals, and they're not done. They got runners on second and third. And the kid heading to Ole Miss, Hottie Toddy, Quincy Pratt, number 7, coming up the plate.
You know the Royals, though, Park. I mean, you know the Yaks are just getting angry. You know, they're going to be aggressive here.
Of course.
3.
Yeah. Because they're disappointed. I mean, they could have got it. They should have got it this inning here. Should be 1-0.
Yep.
And instead, the tidal wave has come, and this is where the Royals have been so good as of late. It's where the anchors have been really good all year. It's just these 2-out rallies. They're tough to get out. And it's this heart of the order. They all have been hitting at such a high level and high percentage, high average. And putting the ball in play. Up there to hit, up there to be aggressive.
Quincy Pratt smacks that one. Tough play at short, the throw to first, and in time. Nice play there by Burnett, who's been really good at short.
Well, a tough inning right there for the Yaks. They had 2 outs with no runs scored, and with 2 outs, they give up 4 runs. They're going to try to look to bounce back here in the bottom of the third and cut away at this lead. We'll be right back to Gates Field for more Marshall's baseball here at the Gates World Series. All right, we're back here for more Marshall's baseball. It's the bottom of the third inning as the Marshalls are taking on the Utah Yaks. The Yaks are down 5-0. Looking to get back into this ball game is Reagan Missouri still on the bump, throwing a shutout so far, and Alex Gutierrez is up here for the Yaks.
Park, so this is why it's confusing. Because earlier rounds had the 2-2-1-1-1 format, and then the finals were 2-3-2.
Yeah.
It's weird.
They did that because of the distance of travel. Typically, the finals were on West and East Coast.
Yep.
So they only had to travel twice.
Yep. Do you like the 2-3-2 format?
I don't know. Those 3 games, if you lose 1 game at home in game 2 of the first 2, you may not come back home.
Park, how about the 1-1-2-2 format?
1-1. No,
I made it up. I made it up.
Yeah, no.
Park, how about the 1-1-1-1?
No.
1-2.
No, no ones. No 1-1.
Yeah, you like a 1-1-1-1-1-2.
No. We like I don't mind the 2-3-2. So that means the Jazz would have had home game for game 7.
They would have, yeah.
That is frustrating. That is frustrating that we never even got to 7 with them.
But Michael wouldn't lose game. Oh, God, I'm looking. Parker. Was that a freeze him, ring him? You tell me.
That may be a shock him up, lock him up right there by Reagan Missouri, and he keeps it rolling here. First out of the inning for the bottom of the third, and he's trying to maintain this shutout.
Got Gutierrez here at the plate with 1 out.
This is Deverson.
Oh my goodness. Gutierrez has struck out.
Gutierrez has struck out. Deverson is from my alma mater, East High.
Wow, gotta love that.
Good family friend, actually, up at the plate right now.
Wow.
He plays slow pitch softball with us a little bit, Mike.
As that one smacked right back to Missouri, and Deverson thrown out. Deverson Villalobos Park. Yeah, there you go. What's confusing is it says 42 is Michael Dietz, but it's not.
Yeah, there might be. Michael also might be 42. We'll see. But Reagan Missouri right now is just, he's got some swagger to him right here. The Yaks have got to try to break up his rhythm.
Mason Jones here at the dish with 2 down. Jones swing and a miss and count a 1. Park, you want one of those? I'm getting hot over here.
That's one. Yeah, those are for you.
I'm sweating bullets, man.
Of course.
You sweating bullets or no?
That's why we have them. I'm okay for now.
You good?
You do a good job. You're wearing the pants. Make a little bit look more professional. I can't do
I got
the pants.
slides on though, Park. I got the slides on.
Yeah, I know, but the pants are make you hot.
They are. Samsonite, short guy. Parker Casuccio, pants guy.
He was shorts yesterday, right? Shorts yesterday?
No, it's pants.
Oh, dang. He's always in pants.
Yeah, pants guy.
I'm a shorts guy, man. I growing up in elementary school, I'd like go to, it'd be snowing outside and have a sweatshirt and shorts on.
Park, I've seen you show up to high school basketball games in shorts.
Yeah.
You're just a shorts kind of guy.
Yeah, usually, because I'm usually coming from a gym.
Yeah,
I'm usually coming from coaching.
Well, if I
or
just
coming
worked
from
out,
that.
if I just worked out, I don't care what time of year it is, I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know.
And that's typically what I'm coming from.
That one smoked. Oh, nice. Nearly a nice play at first, and Cajero can't make the play. Or Durbin, rather.
Yeah, it's a tough read by Durbin right there. He might have been better off just playing farther back a little bit, letting it come to him, but he tried to get the short hop and just mistimed it. And let's see now if the Yaks can capitalize.
First hit of the game right there.
That may be considered an error. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That would have been – they've had a base runner. So he still's got the no-hitter intact.
Just no hitter still intact. And there's a strike. You know Clayton Kershaw's no-hitter was almost a perfect game, but there was an error.
That's too bad.
By Hanley Ramirez at third.
Oh, man. Shout out to Hanley Ramirez.
Yeah.
Marlins legend.
Yeah. Fabian Gaeta at the plate. Gaeta takes one low, count 1-1, and there goes Jones, steals second.
Well, now the Yaks got a runner in scoring position here. A run would do wonders here, just to chip away a little bit and get back some of the momentum.
1-1, 2 down. Gaeta on the hill. And deals a strike. Gaeta the Gator, Park. Missouri on the hill.
Oh, you're talking about Gaeta at the dish?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a Gator. No, he's not actually, but it's like a Gaeta, you know?
Yeah, a Gaeta.
Yeah, Gaeta. The 1-2 for Missouri. Can the Yaks get a run here? Swing and a miss, and Missouri. Absolute perfection and precision on the hill so far. A no-hitter through 3. We move to the top of the 4th next.
Throw off the table, roll it down, and throw up a 0 on the board. 5-0 here for the Royals. We'll take a quick break here on Good Kind Network.
Park. We're standing up now. It's a little getting a little swampy down there.
Yeah,
Stand
and
up.
you stand, get some wind, breathe a little bit.
It's nice. I like a stand moment. We're working out right now, technically, on your feet. You're getting your body going, you're getting the flow going.
It's good. It's good. What was I going to say? Good mojo was one of the words, but
Yeah.
what's a feng shui? Get a little feng shui
Feng shui going.
A little energy.
Park, working out's not good enough for me. I need to stand.
Yeah, you got to move. See,
Gotta
there's
move.
there's lifting and then there's like moving.
Yeah, like a walk. I need a walk
Yeah.
tonight.
So that's where that's where the basketball workout and the lift is great because it's you're
You got
moving.
both. So then
and
you're tired.
you're lifting.
Then you're tired.
Yeah. And then what tire I'm okay. What tires me is standing on my feet and coaching.
That's tiring.
That is tiring because you're not really moving, you're just standing.
Yep. As Marzo, a high fly ball toward right field, and that is tired for the first out of the top of the fourth by Gata.
That's what I've always said. I would rather do an hour workout than coach an hour workout. In terms of, one, I would rather do the workout than coach it, but two, I am more tired after coaching it.
So do guys find you on like Coach Up the app or?
No, I just have my own contacts,
Yeah,
just
great
all
clientele.
through my neighborhood and through the high schools in the area.
So how many guys you coach right now?
Well, I train. There's an 8th grade group of kids that I train,
Yep.
and then the kids going to be juniors at East. Those are kind of my two main groups that I train with.
It's fun.
And then some of the Westminster kids and kids who are trying to go play pro overseas.
Do you enjoy it? Like, is it a fun time for you?
It is fun.
He's open for business, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Anybody needs training, basketball training. Or I also do a lot of calls. People hire me to talk to their kids about playing in college or going to the next level. So I provide some advice. What do they call that? Consultation.
Yeah, I feel like my high school, the Harvey School, could probably really benefit from you going over there and talking to the kids. Probably fly in if you want to,
I do that stuff too.
go to New York for a day or two
Yeah.
and go talk to the Harvey kids. I'm sure they'd love that.
Yeah, if they pay, I will gladly go do that.
Pay the flight, pay a fee, come on in.
Yeah, give me to Yankee Stadium.
Well, the thing is, it would be during basketball season.
Oh, okay.
So you go to the Garden?
Go to the Garden.
Yeah.
Great.
Never been to the Garden, huh?
I played in the Garden.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
NIT championship my junior year.
That's cool. Was
Played
it awesome?
twice.
Did you love
yeah,
it?
it was amazing.
Best experience of your life, one of them, playing wise.
It's one of the best for sure to play in the Garden.
You win that championship?
We lost. Dave Collette, who you know.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Cajero might have 2 on that. Got lucky. Gata.
Gajero, once again, it's just so tough to get out. I mean, he's just like
He's just a hitting machine.
hits it to right field, hits the left field. He can hit it anywhere.
Hits a home run.
Yeah, he's got power. He's got contact. I mean, again, gets it going with one out. Yeah, one of the top moments for sure. We won the semis, beat Western Kentucky in the semis, and we played Penn State in the championship. That game, we both had no business being in that tournament. Like, that game was like, okay, this is like a Sweet 16 matchup.
Okay. So you guys really deserve to be in like the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. The fact that we weren't in the tournament was a joke. But anyway, we're playing, and Penn State's really good. They're probably a little bit better than us. But we're right there, and then Dave Collette, our starting 5, who we did an event with earlier this year.
Yep.
As Bernstein rockets one to right.
Smokes that one towards right field, and that one off the wall. Bernstein having a heck of a game. Round second, he will stay there as he slides in safely, and it's a double that moves Cajero to third.
The elements are not being very kind right now to the Yaks because the ball is kind of playing tricks in the air. And, there's been some misreads. As Gata misreads that one, there's been some misreads that has led to extra bases for the Royals, and that can be frustrating as a pitcher. But Royals are capitalizing, and now we got runners on second and third. Oh, as a sub is being made, I think mid-inning right here.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What part?
Substitute is being made inning.
What do you mean that happens?
This doesn't happen a lot, no.
What do you mean?
A substitute is being made.
Oh, wow.
They're taking the right fielder out.
Oh, they meant pitching change.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen at all.
No, I'm not sure. I think the effort, and so a couple misreads, but also like that was a very nonchalant effort to that baseball in right field. I'm not sure what's going on here. He might get a little. earful from the coaches. But that's rare. That's rare for that to happen mid-game.
Mid-inning.
Mid-inning, sorry.
It
Mid-inning.
happens, but not mid-inning like that.
Yeah, mid-inning. Not mid-inning. So
Stop the game.
anyway, Dave Collette got hurt, Mike.
Wow.
Late in the pretty in the middle of the second half, and he was kind of our go-to guy in the post, and weren't the same, and ended up losing by about 10 to 15. But it was a great experience. We were in the Knicks locker room, that was our locker room in the Knicks locker room.
Davy Jones' locker? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
sick. Was the Knicks locker room sick? That one a hard bounce by Rivers to throw to first. And he gets him. Does score Gajero from third, though, so an RBI not a fielder's choice. RBI sacrifice G5 from your man Bryce Rivers, number 20.
Bryce Rivers does a job. Less than 2 outs, runners on second, third, put the ball in play, and that's what he does. And he gets that Gajero run in to make it 6-0. But the hot bats continue to come through the lineup here as Parker Smith is now up to the dish with Bernstein on second.
Smitty takes strike number 1. Park, what was the Knicks locker room like? Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Big Knicks logo in the middle, and
Old or newer?
the locker room.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fairly new.
Updated, right?
Yeah, it was just more. The Garden is just more iconic. It's not brand new or anything like that. It's just it's nice, but it's a historic nice.
Well, I used to grow up going there,
Yeah.
And I just loved it. The cool thing about the old Garden was there were no rules. So I used to walk around the Garden and just meet Allen Houston would be there, and the celebrities courtside, you could kind of walk around and and maneuver your way around the Garden, and then they changed things, and wherever you sat was where you sat.
Yeah, you couldn't
You
move
couldn't
around.
move around. So you couldn't be like me at Delta Center.
Yeah.
You had to be in your seat, in your section, that's it. It was very strict. And it ruined the moving around the Garden as Smitty knocks that to short. Tough play, the throw, and got him for the fine. Oh, no, was he safe at the bag? Yes. As I thought Burnett had him.
Burnett has played great defense, and that was a really tough play. He charged it and then rocketed it over there, but Parker Smith shows off the wheels. Bernstein does a good job getting to third and then being able to score. A little small ball here for the Royals, and that's what makes the team tough, is they're able to win in a variety of different ways, with contact, with power, and with some small ball. And we've seen the Royals do a little bit of everything here so far today. Logan Brooks, who had a good at-bat last time up, and is trying to extend here with 2 outs. This is where the Royals have been really tough with 2 down.
Park 7 runs already. It's just...
Yep.
The Marshals teams are just getting better, I think, too. We've just seen a massive jump from these kids from early on. Like the first game that you and I did, they've come a long way in 4 weeks.
I just think playing every single day against great competition every day, it's just little by little, and
they're just better.
Yeah, they're just playing good ball, and now they got to shut it down because the Yaks can get hot.
As I want to dribble or foul.
So they do have the advantage. One, because it's kind of their home field, they're used to it, and two, they're in a situation where they're playing and training every day, where some of these other kids they just don't have. They're not in that same situation. So they're playing catch up. They got to try to play catch up. So I can see by the end of this week. Right now we're on Tuesday. By Thursday, Friday, Saturday, as that's a great pitch, right there.
Blew by him with the off speed.
That was out in front. Fooled him a little bit there. But as we get later into the week, you'll see the Yaks, you'll see Mexico, Puerto Rico, Aruba. They'll get their feet underneath them a little bit, and they'll start playing better ball.
Logan Brooks, swing and a miss, and that is the inning from Fatak. Jamin, and Cause with the explosion sound effect.
That was a pretty good pitching sequence right there. Let's see if the Yaks can pick up from right there and get a little momentum and get back in this ball game. It's 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We'll take a quick break here on Good Kind Network. All right, we're back for more Marshall's baseball here at Gates Field, and we got a pitching change for the Royals. It's Maddox Burnett on the mound, and he's going to try to keep the Yaks where they're at and pick up right where Missouri left off, as we got a ground ball to Hogan Hawkins, who fields and gloves and fires. Makes the play for the first out, so one pitch for Maddox Burnett and one out. Maddox Burnett, last time we covered him, he made one of the best games we covered, Mike. The Royals were up 10-1. The Red Hots came all the way back, tied it at 10. They scored 3 runs in the top of the last inning, and then as that ball is slammed.
Smoke towards right center field, and finally a home run, and the first run for the Yaks on the board as Michael Dietz goes yard. And first hit of the ball game.
That ball was absolutely crushed, Mike. That was a no-doubter for sure. Outfielders hardly even turned around. That's one of the farthest shots we've seen, and that's unfortunate for Maddox Burnett and the Royals because they had a no-hitter shutout, and just in one swing, all that gets taken away.
We wonder, should you have left
Missouri
in the game?
I think traditionally, I think if this was just a one kind of game thing and it wasn't the situation it is, I think Missouri would have stayed in. But I think they got to save their arms for the whole week. It's,
Yep.
it's a tournament.
Yep.
So they bring in Maddox Burnett, but a lot of that is due right there because Maddox Burnett can really throw hard, and so with you make contact with it in a middle pitch, it's going to travel a long way because Maddox Burnett can really hum. And he made last time we covered him, he made one of the plays of the year defensively to end the game.
1-1, 1 out. Raul Zapata here at the plate, and that one misses. Count 2-1.
See if that gives the Yaks a little bit of life, a little long shot bomb. They should have some chatter in the dugout, and it's a long ball game. We've got a lot of baseball left.
A lot of baseball
here.
to play. Count 3. Well, let's see if the Yaks can get something going here with 1 out. Park,
Yeah.
you know.
They already got the home run. It's now 3-1 count. Hitters count right here.
3-1. Pitch to Zapata, who hammers that one. Is that back-to-back bombs for the Yaks? Yes, indeed it is. Raul Zapata, an anchor last year, a Yak this year, and hammers one on his old field.
Back-to-back jacks for the Yaks. It's now 7-2, and there's a little bit of life here as they've just cut into the lead a little bit, and there's still only 1 out, Mike. They're going to try to keep it rolling here. They were just happy, I think, to get Missouri off the mound.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And Maddox Burnett's got to adjust a little bit. He's got some really high, he's got some high velocity to his pitching. But guys can hit velocity if you keep it in the zone. They'll time it up and it'll go a long way, just like we've seen. They can get the barrel to it. So I think Maddox keep the ball a little bit lower and then try to work in some of your off-speed stuff to keep them off balance. So something that Maddox may consider to do is what a lot of pitchers call it. They call it working backwards. So typically, if I'm a pitcher, I'm going to use my fastball to set up my off-speed. Working backwards is I use my off-speed to set up my fastball. Like that. So when you work backwards, what that does is that makes your fastball actually look a lot faster because you're throwing off-speed, changeup, slider, curveball, things like that, and then all of a sudden here comes your fastball, and it's really hard to catch up to. It's easier to adjust to an off-speed pitch. If you're thinking fastball, you adjust to the off-speed. If you're thinking off-speed, you can't. Hard to adjust the fastball.
Tough to adjust to.
It comes too quick on you. So that's why sometimes you can work backwards a little bit.
2-2, 1 out. Jerry Stone at the plate, and Jerry takes one low. Count full, 3-2.
It's an important pitch here for the Yaks. If they can extend this inning, keep going with the walk, or it could be a big second out for the Royals.
And that one pop foul. Three, 2, 1 out.